Hello everyone, my name is Mexican Joker and welcome back to Power Wash Simulator. Going back into the playground project we have to finish. This last time we were able to get through the floor and the benches and trash cans, so all we have left to do is the dino slide, the little carousel, and the playground itself. Let's get through the dino slide and the little carousel and see how far we can get into the actual swing sets and everything. Because we got these benches and trash cans around. We finished the floor, now we're just dealing with the little carousel thingy. And the little slide over here. And then see how many we can finish today. Because yeah, these towers are pretty close, but they're really like complex in their little details they have, so we'll see where we start on that. Maybe we'll start on this like little bar system. I forgot what this thing's called. These little bars, and then maybe this first tower, and then the bridge, and then maybe the next tower if we get to it. Yeah, we'll see. Let's start by cleaning this thing. Keys. Use the green nozzle. White spray, because this thing's supposed to be metal too. How bright this thing is, and then the caked on shit on there. Let's do like a surface wash. It looks like there's a ring under this thing. That was in my way. It's a freaking playground. Bottom of this thing down. Also, if you haven't seen the last Mafia video, we're getting pretty close to the end, and things are getting a little dicey with Salieri not cutting us in on the information on the product he's moving now. You get to see that in the last video. That Salieri is now turning into the new Morello. But also, what I've learned is that there is a new Mafia game being announced in December. In December, they're gonna announce the Old Country release date. See when that's coming out. So we got GTA 6 coming sometime next year, and a new Mafia game after so long of Mafia 3 being out. This one's not finished. I'll come back to that. There's this one. I think there's a lot more detail underneath or something. There's in there. There it is. So it's like little edges or something in there. Like says here, a lot of games coming out towards the end of this year. A new Farming Simulator, I forgot also. November 12th, they said. Farming Sim 25 coming out too. So that's good. Since 2021 or 22, Farming Sim 22 has been out, so yeah. It's good to hear that they're actually continuing the farming franchise. And expanding on it. nothing on firefighting, so I don't know if that was just a one and done thing, but I haven't found any news of that, getting any updates or anything, so whatever missions we have left is the end of the game. Kind of sucks. I think that game did have something good for it, but I don't know if it was development, budget, or what, but yeah. I just kind of stopped doing any updates or anything future content-wise for that game, so whatever missions we have left to do are the last missions of the game, and there's nothing more to that game, I guess. Unless we do like a couple revisits on some missions. Show you like the missions that do change over time. Okay, so we can decide. So looking forward to 2025, see how good the games come out. Ones that are coming out. Getting close to the end of the year now, and it's like, damn, time actually did go by quick. And that almost includes a year of not working. I barely realized that it's been like a year. It's been almost a year since I stopped working. Again. Since I got thrown out of my last employment. I still hate it. Like, seriously, I don't know why. That's still in the back of my freaking mind, and I don't know why. That place treated me like shit just because I was different. It's because I had a little vision disability. It didn't call for freaking bullying or singling out just because I couldn't see like everybody else to do the job, but I did the job well enough to the point where they took me out of the freaking area that I was better at. Seriously, in that freaking park, I was better at like the compacting part of stuff and like pressure washing, wash down. But they wanted me to detail restrooms. They wanted me to clean walkways, which is like very hard to do because people are walking around you. And then my vision got worse in last summer, so that's when I stopped being able to see the furthest away, and then not being able to see stuff on the ground as well anymore. Not that I could before then, but still, it got worse. Seriously, I want to see if that's something that it can be dealt like legally, because I don't think in the state of Texas you can discriminate against someone just because they have a freaking vision disability in a workspace. It's something I want to get like cleared up and see if I can get it out of my mind moving forward, because yeah, like getting suspended after Christmas and then getting fired on New Year's Day, it's not something I was thinking of, but they have been trying to get rid of me for freaking 3 years out of the 4 years I worked there. You know, I always tried like brushing that shit off, but then they kept pushing more and more to the point where I really want to fight my manager. Not the supervisor I had in the team, but the actual like management that leads the whole department. I have anger issues, and I always dealt with them by compacting. I always had like a weird like therapy sessions, slamming 2 yarders into a compactor and compacting them. It was like sort of like my anger management thing. And now it's just like playing video games. It's the way I cope. It's just like back then, like yeah, being singled out just because of my vision problem was something I didn't take lightly. Because it's like insulting to me when you bring something as personal as that against my work ability. But yeah, if you take me out of the comfort area of the job I'm able to do, it's like, yeah, there's gonna be some complications in doing that task. I always hate it when I try to talk to him about this, but then it starts getting me pissed off, and I always want to just stop talking about it because I don't want to think about it. Until I can get a park suit, if I can sue them, then I'll have some type of closure because, yeah. It's not good. Like, I do want to figure out how to find a lawyer to be able to talk to them about this and then see if it is possible to do anything about it. Because the whole situation got worse and I started getting like suicidal thoughts again since then. Since I started doing that shit, I started becoming more, having more like suicidal thoughts just because of the issue, because like they made me feel like I was not meant to live. They made it seem like I was a burden to anybody. And that's the thing that always got to me and always sent me home. I always went home like pissed off, but also like wanting to freaking cry of that freaking situation, because it's not something you want to like push someone over the edge to the point where they feel like offing themselves. Like, it's not good for a business as big as them. I don't know if they count as big, but a freaking theme park owned by Warner Brothers having managerials that do that type of shit and still keep their jobs and still treat people with disabilities like crap. It's like not only like leaving the job that I hated, I wanted to start the channel. It's like something that I wanted to do since like I was 20. Cause yeah, I always seen what like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye were able to accomplish, and I wish to try to do the same. Help other people and do some charity stuff here and then, but like also to try to help myself not think like that anymore. Because my whole life has been almost like that. Not really much suicidal thoughts, but Mostly feeling bad for what I was born with. Society making me feel bad for what I was born with. It's like it wasn't something that just happened to me, it's something that I was born with. A burden that I always carry around, but shouldn't be exploited for fucking termination. But even then, like with this channel, I want to try to help other people not feel down about themselves, and also try to help myself get out of that mindset too. Because I believe a lot of people always try to off themselves when they're like young, like 12, 13, 14 year olds, even like 15. And I know back then I tried to do that too when I was 12. I did like slit my wrist, but I ended up not cutting the vein too deep to die, so. And I still have the scar like reminding me of like what I almost did to myself back then, just because of getting picked on a lot. It's kind of like a weird like thing to talk about, but still like something that needs to be addressed nowadays, because you know, like cyberbullying is now a thing, and it's not good for people to grow up feeling suicidal for what's wrong with them. If there is anything wrong with them, if they've been born a different way, if they've been born with different disabilities, maybe even half blind or anything like that, they shouldn't feel bad for who they are. Yeah, the world's always cruel like that. There's always like pieces of shit that always want to bring you down. Sometimes you just gotta brush them off, ignore them, and if you can, take action about it, and then talk to someone about it, then yeah, you can forget it. And even if it's an employer, they can probably get fired over that too. Because if they know what type of people they're employing, then yeah, they can get rid of them. And then the person who did that shit now feels bad that something that they did caused them to lose a career in that business or something like that. But I do want to figure out how to get a lawyer before the end of the year. I want to try to deal with this. See if I can get some type of closure from it. Cause yeah, being like 24 and bringing back like suicidal thoughts is not good. Because I'm already like almost gonna be 25 already. And it's just like it's been years since I've been fired. It's just something I haven't been able to let go because it just hit me so hard to think about this thing over and over again. even now, like, even if the channel doesn't really get that many views throughout the videos, I'm still gonna keep making videos. Like, it's not that even if I'm not getting anything out of the channel, I still like playing games. I like making these videos because all the shorts I can make do get some views, so people can actually see bits and pieces of the gameplay if they don't want to see the actual whole video. I still want to make this channel work, see what else I can do in the future. I'm almost close to having a year on YouTube now. It's not bad. Almost close to almost like 200 videos on the channel right now. I'm gonna be like a 173 by the end of the shorts and everything are uploaded. So we're kind of close to 200 videos for the first year. Like, I think it's just counting the shorts and the videos together. I don't think they do them separately anymore. You just count the whole thing as a total. But almost having 200 videos in the first year, and there's so many other games I want to play. There's gonna be a lot of videos out. Let's see for how many years I want to hold on to the channel. See if I can get some type of growth later on. Because I know, like, I'm not gonna be able to do like movies and stuff like Markiplier did, but like I want to do like charities stuff like Sean's been doing. Because he's been doing the whole like Thankmas years every year. I wonder when in December he's gonna do it. If it's in December again or if it's earlier. But last year he did like a live show. I think he might actually start doing that rather than a live stream. It's gonna be kind of the same as last Thankmas. It's almost like the same stream, but just in front of people instead of behind the screen. Like, that's stuff that I want to do in the future. Raise money for charities. And then help other people. Even like with the TikTok I have now, I have the non-profit the suicide hotline thing, I think it was. I forgot what it was called, but it's like it's one of like the suicide helplines or some center like that. It's on there. And even with Thankmas, I have tried donating to, but I was always like broke. Because even with the job that I had, it wasn't paying as well. It was barely paying anything. And yeah, to finally get fired from that, it's just like, yeah, financial burden. But I've been getting some disability benefits, so that's been helping me a lot financially, a little bit. It's not a lot, but still something. See how far I can take this channel and how much it can grow over the years. once the channel starts getting like good, like financially, I can start doing like some IRL videos that I've been thinking of doing. And I want to see if I can actually bring my friends into the videos, do some videos with them, see how well they'll do. I kind of wonder how far is this channel gonna go. Because I seen, before I even started the channel, I've been looking up like who has this name, if their channel has gotten any success or anything, or if they've been keeping up with their channel. But every channel that I find is very old videos and not uploaded in years, so I'm like, I'll give it a shot with this name and character. And I still have an idea for a banner, but I'm not like good at Photoshop or anything like that to make the little name that I want for this channel. There's a certain design I want to do for the channel, but I just don't know how to do the artistic thing about it to actually create it. I want to see if I can find a way to do the banner that I want to make for the channel. I'll also see if I need to get a license to use the Joker in any way outside of the video. I think I was doing a great nozzle, that's why it's not getting that good into the edges and everything. It's just, like taking this long to actually start a channel and finally getting it done. Yeah, back in 2020, it was a hard time for everybody being in lockdown, not being good mentally, just being stuck at home. Nothing really to do but just like watch YouTube and play games. And then after lockdown, just seeing all the Karen videos come out on TikTok. And it was really annoying just seeing that many videos of people being annoying in public places that still required like masks and stuff. It's like common sense. You've been locked in your house for like 2 months and then you want to go outside like nothing ever happened. It was like really annoying seeing the Karen videos, but then some of them were actually pretty funny. To see how the restaurants would react to the Karens. I think this thing's almost done. Let's see. whole layer up top that I can't get. It's not getting. I think I got it. I don't know. Okay, it's like the base done, I think. Just got some areas that I think some stuff right here. Oh, there's a chunk right here missing. I thought I already got this. It's like, why isn't this thing done? I'm missing a whole chunk on this side. Try to get as much as the top as I can. I wasn't done, but okay. There's like a whole spot right here that needed to be done, but yeah, the game just gives me the win. No soccer ball still there. So now we could try to get started on the play set. Maybe. Let's see. Is that the? That doesn't look like the car. Let's see, how many do we get? Already at 32 minutes? I didn't think I already took 32 minutes. What the heck? Well, we did get that. I want to try to at least get done with this. I don't want to make it like an hour long, this video, because maybe the last hour can be just finishing this, but still, I want to try to get something done of it. So let's try to get started on the little swing bar things right here. Because I think the shorter I make the videos, I keep checking my freaking doorbell camera to see what's going on. If my brother's back early or not, but yeah. He is. Doing something at the end soon. Do like the up and down kind of slow. Kind of hard to do a straight line up and down without losing the track.
You're my own nigga? You streaming?
Yes.
I actually play for a bit.
Hmm?
Sure? Huh?
I'm just gonna end it already.
What time?
No, I'm just gonna finish this thing.
I'll finish that then. Here. No.
Alright, that's gonna do it for today. We got at least 57% done. We just need half of this thing done. Hopefully next episode is the last one. And yeah. Check out the channel. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.